Hey guys, my name is Batimio, and today I wanted to talk about the new Battlefield 3 trailer that was just released called Caspian Borders, which showcases some jet gameplay, helicopter, vehicle action. The trailer was absolutely epic. I had nerd chills throughout the entire thing, but I wanted to make this video to go over some of the aspects of it that I thought were really cool, and some of the stuff that you may have glanced over. So I guess let's just get started. Oh, and I'll leave a link if you haven't actually seen the trailer down below in the description. So if you haven't seen it already, go check it out. Alright, so first off, you're going to notice that the map is absolutely gigantic. It's a conquest map, it has 5 caps, and I think the coolest part, and probably the most epic part, just that kind of showcased how large this map was. You are riding in a SCV or something like that, and you are with like 10 of your buddies, and they are all in tanks, other vehicles, and you're all just riding down this hill heading towards a cap, and it was just so epic. I mean, for those Battlefield 2 players that wanted to have that epic scope from Battlefield 2 and just that epic gameplay, it looks like it's going to be here. There were a lot of vehicles, the map was just huge, jets flying everywhere. It looks gigantic and also a lot of fun. Another thing that I noticed was that the map design was really interesting because while it looked really open, there were also a lot of different variations. So there's a point where it kind of looks like you're in a swampy area or just by a river where there's a lot of different terrain, differences, just a lot of different ways to actually sneak around your enemy. And also there's a lot of ways to break line of sight on tanks, on infantry. So it's hopefully not going to be... What I'm trying to say is that hopefully they're making the map so that if you want to play infantry on these really large maps, you're going to be able to, and you're not going to feel like you're going to be exposed from tanks, jets the entire time, and you're actually going to be able to flank and get around to caps on your own. You're probably going to want to be in vehicles at some point to actually get to different caps, but when you're actually, on ground, on foot, you're going to be able to feel like you're going to, not die instantly by vehicles, which I think is great because if it's just wide open, it kind of sucks for infantry and it's not really all that enjoyable. So I'm really glad to see there's a lot of different terrain variation. So yeah, up next, we also know that there's going to be visible ammunition for vehicles. So you're actually going to be able to see how much ammunition you have left in your chopper gunner. This is different from Battlefield Bad Company 2 because you would actually have to just use up all your ammunition and then it would reload for you. But here it actually just looks like it's going to give you the option to actually do that yourself. I think this is a good change because I remember I would get really frustrated. I'd be like, did I actually use all my ammunition? And then I would, shoot like one more rocket, and then I would be like, well, that's fantastic. So I think this is a good change. I think it's just going to make it a lot easier for players to know how much they have left, and just make the gameplay experience a little bit more enjoyable. We also got a cool glimpse at a new addition to the Battlefield series, which it looks like it's an EOD bot, which is towards the end of the trailer. And essentially it's like an RC looking car. It runs into that barricade, and there's a lot of speculation on the forums as to what it will actually do. People are saying that it could probably defuse bombs, maybe plant bombs, maybe it will have a little machine gun on it to take people out. But I'm also kind of trying to figure out what and how it's going to actually be implemented into the game. So will the recon kit be able to use it because it's kind of a reconnaissance style type vehicle, or will it be much like the UAV is in Bad Company, where you have to go to a station and that station's going to allow you to deploy it? But I feel like if that's actually the case, I don't know how useful it will be because it's a ground vehicle, unlike the UAV, which allows you to fly around. So to actually be useful, there's going to have to be a lot of stations all over the map. I'm not sure how I would actually like that, but there's also speculation that it might just be for the recon kit, so recons may be able to deploy them every so often. But I also am not sure how I like that either because I don't want to have like 50 of those things just driving around all over the place. I think that would just kind of detract from the experience as well. So I'm not really sure how they're going to implement it. I think it could be a very cool addition. I'm just not sure how they're going about it. We also get a very quick little view of what appears to be a UAV, so it looks like there's also going to be a UAV in this game as well, which I'm assuming is going to have the same sort of play or role that it did in Bad Company, where it's going to be flying around, spotting people. Maybe you're going to have the ability to add an attachment such like a machine gun or some other attachment that's just going to benefit your team as well. So probably the main reason why they actually showed this trailer was to showcase their jet gameplay and just to give everyone a quick and fun glimpse at using jets in Battlefield 3. I must say that I was very impressed. It looks like a lot of fun. In Battlefield 2, I wasn't a huge fan because I just remember jets would always just fly over, bomb, and then they would disappear, and I wasn't actually able to take them out. And it was also kind of frustrating. But here, you can see jets from a mile away, and they look like it just looks like a lot of fun to fly one of those things. They also didn't seem to be moving that quickly. Maybe that's just me and my frame of reference or something like that. But it looks like they're not like just flying across the screen, you know, just instantly. So hopefully that may just be balancing, trying to make sure that players are going to actually be able to take them out when they are in a tank or something like that. Because, you know, jets in real life, they're going extremely fast, and trying to line up a shot at a tank could be difficult. And so I'm assuming that they're not going to be moving that quickly because of the fact that they're trying to balance the game and make it, you know, realism is great, but balance is also fantastic for a video game, at least in my opinion. So I must say that I was very impressed by the jet gameplay. It looks like a lot of fun. I can confirm that there's going to be flares, and what a flare does is it just, you know, if someone's locked onto you, you flare, and it gets rid of it. So that's been confirmed. We saw that in the trailer. But this about wraps up the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you caught anything that I did not catch and you thought it's worth mentioning, please leave that down below in the comment section below. I would really appreciate that. But also, if you really enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you give this video a rating. It really helps me out. And if you love Battlefield 3, you know, just give this video a thumbs up. But also, if you'd like to see more videos from me, I recommend you check out my channel and subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter. But until next time, guys, have a good one and take it easy.